Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome back. It's James here, and I want to do a quick video, just kind of in this this mobile, just kind of on my mobile, just while I had these thoughts in my head. And sorry if you can hear any noise, anything going on. I've just moved into my new house here in North Thailand, and as you can see, it's pretty rural. This is my garden. And I'm just trying to avoid getting blinded by the sun. But what I want to talk about today is this idea of identity and how we've built up gaming to be the person we are and how it shapes our beliefs, because this is something I've realized is fundamental to our success when we quit gaming, and it's something that I've struggled with for years. It's why ultimately I keep going through these cycles where I have a couple of months of motivation and passion and dedication, and I'm really inspired to finish this through, and I've got a clear vision for the future. And then the next day I can self-sabotage and watch YouTube videos all day, eat ice cream and fried chicken, and feel depressed, feel worthless, feel like I should just go back home and give up on everything. And this idea of identity and beliefs is something I've only really recently learned in the last couple of weeks through a guy on YouTube called Quasi Joe here. He's an incredible guy. You should go and check him out if you haven't seen him already. All about shaping your reality and like getting rid of your limiting beliefs and really transcending who you are right now. I'll put a link in the description below. Go and check him out, subscribe, awesome channel. But I came across a video of his recently because I've been having a few difficulties. I've talked about in my videos how I was full of passion, motivation and determination, but the last few days I've been struggling. I've been waking up late, I've been depressed, I've been feeling a bit worthless, eating bad food, my habits have taken a hit, and I'm just not feeling happy. And it got me thinking about why I'm going through these cycles, these processes, this is like sharp peaks and then sharp declines almost instantly. And this video really helps sum it up. And I think it's really relatable to gaming, because when we're gaming and we're addicted to gaming, it tends to be all that we think about. Our entire life is based around video games. Our identity is that of a gamer, and our hobbies, they kind of revolve around gaming. Our friends are all gamers. We spend all our time watching gaming content, and most of the time, not always, we tend to get stuck inside this bubble of just video games, and we never really consider what's outside it. But for those that do consider what's outside it, maybe they take the path of self-improvement or entrepreneurship and online businesses or mastery of an art or something like that, they soon start to realize very quickly that, or at least they soon start to have these thoughts that it's not for them. And before long, they're finding themselves going into depression. They're struck with cravings and urges to go back to gaming. They don't think this is for them anymore. They're tired of it. Why did they ever make this decision to chase this path? Even though at the start you were so full of hope and clarity and determination, and you knew this was going to succeed. Why is it that after just a couple of weeks, even a few days in some cases, you think, this wasn't for me, this was pointless, why did I ever think that I could achieve this dream? And really it has to do with that idea of identity, and identity starts with beliefs. Now, if you watch the video I put below, you'll learn there's 5 levels of beliefs. I'm not going to go into them here. Just go and watch the video. It'll put things into a great perspective for you. But obviously finish watching this video first. What you need to do is start putting these beliefs into yourself that you can be better, that you deserve this success, that no matter what you do, you will succeed with whatever you're going to do. It's the right choice, and your life at the end of it will be incredible and happy and full of energy and really awesome. And you wake up every day bubbling with life and radiant. Sorry. Because right now you're stuck at this bottom level of beliefs, this lowest emotional state. And the energy required, it's almost like in physics, if you've ever studied physics and the energy states of atoms. Basically, it's been a long time since I've done this, but for an electron to break away from an atom and go and join something else, say you're merging hydrogen and oxygen to make H2O, these electrons get excited with energy and have to go from this state all the way up to this state. And depending on the atom, it takes a different amount of energy. And that comes in the form of like heat or whatever else. But for you, you're stuck in this lowest level of energy where you think you don't believe that you deserve this thing, you're depressed, you're sad, you're anxious and stressed, and you're addicted to gaming. And getting even to the second level of energy requires so much input and so much effort that you're almost burnt out. Because you get to the second level and you think, right, I can do something with this. You start having these beliefs that you're going to be successful and happy. But then those thoughts come back. The thoughts of, what if this isn't going to work? What if I just stayed back and did what I was doing before? And unless you can break through those, you're not going to hit level 3, 4, and 5, which is ultimately unconsciously feeling amazing without any extra effort. And where most people are stuck, and where I've been stuck for years, is in level 1 and 2. Because something will pique your interest, pique your beliefs, give you motivation, and you start moving from level 1 to 2. It's like maybe you read a new book or watch a video or take a course or see a success story or something like that, something that motivates you to be better. And you start having these little internal beliefs down here that allow your mind to start imagining, what would my life look like? What could I do for other people if I just did this and became successful? But then you get to level 2. You've got these beliefs of success and happiness, and you can picture it of what it's like. But then you start hitting a snag. Things start going wrong unexpectedly. And instead of persevering and pushing through these limiting beliefs and taking yourself from second to third level, what you do is instead let those take hold. You start letting those beliefs undermine your habits that you've built up. Maybe you've been doing an incredible morning routine for 2 weeks, and then you let it slip for a couple of days, and all of a sudden you're back to late wake-ups, browsing your phone and doing a lot of other stuff, which then sets into motion this negative cycle of limiting beliefs or negative beliefs and thoughts and patterns, which will then take you back down to level 1. And you've expended so much energy getting to level 2 that it takes you a long time before you find something that can give you that spark, that burst of energy that takes you back up to level 2. And then maybe you get to level 3. Maybe this time you put in the work, you put in the discipline, and you're working hard every day, and you get to level 3 because you see some success. This is what really defines the difference between level 2 and 3, is results. And maybe you're doing online business, maybe you're a consultant, and you land your first consulting client for the first time in years. You've been trying for so long going through those 2 levels, but you land that first one, suddenly you're at level 3 and you're like, I can do this. This is possible. Or, alternatively, you don't get those results, you don't think you're worth it, and you go back down to level 1, or even below. So where this applies to gaming is that once we quit video games, we start shifting quite high, quite rapidly. And I might make my own 3 to 5 point scale for gaming addiction, what happens when you quit. But basically, you're stuck in this level 1 state when you're gaming and you're addicted. You're depressed, you're anxious, stressed, unsuccessful, you're not where you want to be. But then you quit gaming and you start to think things are possible. So you get to this state, you start seeing how amazing your life is and how much motivation you have, and it takes you to this level 2. And then maybe you get a raise at work because you have so much energy and clarity and motivation, and you get to level 3 and you start seeing results. And this is really the critical point. This is like the middle of the bell curve. As if you watch that video, you'll see a graph, like a bell chart, and you're at the tipping point now at this level 3. I should really put some lines on the screen. This is where having a whiteboard becomes useful, but there's not really a lot of space right now, so I don't have walls. But anyway, so you're at this level 3, this crucial point, and things are hard. Things are really hard. You're working non-stop. You're putting in all the time, all the effort, and maybe you start having that thought of like, some people have the thought of, oh, maybe I can bring back video games at this point. Maybe I can start moderating games and make them a healthy part of my life. Some others might think, I've been doing so much work with only the minimum of results. What's the point? I was having more success before. And all of these negative thoughts start pulling you back down to level 2. And as you can see from before and from these negative patterns that we've experienced for years, it's only going to get worse. And unless you can correct it by interrupting your beliefs, which I'll get back to in a minute, you're just going to go back down to level 1, and it's going to take you so long to get back up to here, where you're going to be faced with the same tough decisions, the same difficulties. And ultimately it comes down to those 2 things: perseverance and beliefs. I should probably do this in the other order. Beliefs and perseverance. Now, you need to have the belief that you're worthy of success, that things are going to work out for you, that your dream life is just out of reach. All you need to do is go through with these habits, these routines and actions every day, and start manifesting that in your life. If you have negative beliefs, you become those negative beliefs. If you have positive beliefs, you become that positive person. Similarly, without perseverance, without discipline, you're not going to be able to manifest anything with these beliefs. It's all well and good being positive. You can be the happiest person in the world, but if you don't take action on these habits every single day, and you don't actively work towards becoming a better person, after you quit gaming, you're not going to see the results that you think you deserve, and your life isn't going to line up with your beliefs. It's not going to line up with your identity. And that is ultimately what is the cause of these cycles. And it's something that I've only just recently learned about. It's something I'm still exploring. And if you liked it, if you like me talking about this stuff, let me know down in the comments. I can release more videos about this kind of topic, because it's something I love learning about, something I love experiencing, and really excited to share with you all. But let me know what you think. Leave a like on this video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.